welcome back to another video. Ollie and I here, hi beautiful girl, have a haul video for you. I know I said I wasn't going to do a haul for a while, but I went shopping and I can't go shopping and not go to the bookstore. So today we have a haul. Some of these are where I bought from the bookstore. I'm going to put some by my head here because they won't be here till Friday, but I want to include them in this haul. And so yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. So first I have two books that were given to me by my cousin. He goes to the library bookstore and always brings me home some kind of book. The first one is No One But You by Brenda Novak. Basically it's about a single mom. Well, yeah, I'm right. A single mom who meets a new guy. It's a small town romance. I've learned I like romance, and so I wanted to give this one a try. It may not be for me, but it's worth giving it a try. Next is one I've heard everyone talk about, and that is Life of Pi by Yann Martel. I know that he gets stuck in the ocean with a tiger, and that's really all I know. I've heard it's so good, so I want to give that a try. Next, okay, so my next stack is where I went to Barnes & Noble over the weekend. So my best friend and I and Ollie girl here, hold on, we need another piece of snacky snack. We went to Firewheel here in Texas, and I did some clothes shopping for myself while she played with the baby. It was great. And so we also went in the bookstore. So I ended up getting like 5 books there. And so let me go through those. First one I got was The Papa War by Pf Wong. And the reason I got this actually is because it was damaged. I found it on the shelf damaged, mentioned it to them because I didn't know what they did with it. Now that I was trying, the cats are fighting, sorry. Now that I was trying to get like a discount or anything, I literally just wanted them to know, hey, this book is damaged. I don't know if y'all put it in the back or whatever. And they were like, oh, well, we can give you some off of it if you want to buy it. And I was like, yeah, sure. And so I ended up getting 20% off because it was a little damaged, and literally it's just like 2 pages I'm going to have to like cut apart and cut down. So not a big deal at all. I'm excited to have it. This is all about Ren, and I think it's like a epic fantasy. I have seen Chelsea, she usually does Goats Pick My TBR. That's how I found her, actually, was Goats Pick My TBR. She raves about this series, and I have never picked it up, so I want to pick that up. I apologize for Salem. She is in heat. There's nothing I can do. You are out of snacky snacks, my little girl. Give me just a second. Mama, get you more snacky snack. Here you go. Yeah, you left a piece. You missed a piece. Next was Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Moschello. I have read Stalking Jack the Ripper, and I love it, and so I have heard so many great things about this. Now the second one I've not heard as many great things, but this one I've heard great things, so I picked it up because I really needed it in my life. Next is I picked up Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This is the first in that series, which is going to segue me into talking about this. I bought the box set off Amazon because they had it available. So this is, I think I'm going to do a giveaway on here for this copy because I ended up buying 2. Sorry, Ollie's playing with my watch now. But I did buy Throne of Glass. And if you've not read this, this is about Selena. Selena has been stuck in a labor camp, or basically she's a slave. And she gets pulled out to be the King's Champion, to compete for the King's Champion. And the story takes off from there. It takes a lot of twists and turns. I have read them all except Assassin's Blade, which I'm almost done with. I was looking to see if my book was around me, but it's not. And Kingdom of Ash. So I highly recommend this series. Next to last I got from Barnes & Noble was My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I thought that's what it was. So guys, I've read everything Grady Hendrix has written. I read Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I've read Final Girls, Final Girl Support Group. I have Snacky Snack all over me. And so My Best Friend's Exorcism is all I have left, and I heard it's just as good as the other ones. So I can't wait. Do you want the rest of your Snacky Snack? That was on Mama's hand. I just washed my hands so I can feed you Snacky Snack. So I can't wait to get into this because I love the other two. I think we'll love this as much. I don't know if this is gonna be as much as my cup of tea because Final Girl Support Group is basically set, I would say, early 2000s, when the Final Girl was a big deal. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires was set in the 90s, and this is set in the 80s. 80s is not my favorite decade by no means, so I'm hoping that doesn't affect my reading stat, like my enjoyment of the book, but I did get this. And the last thing I got while at Barnes & Noble was one that I've been trying to get my hands on for a while. It was, so many people, I'm tired. So I've seen so many talk about it and absolutely love it. Do you want to play with this? You may play with this. That I could not wait to get my hands on it, and that is Into the Drowning Deep by Mara Grant. Guys, this is hefty. I didn't expect it to be this hefty, but I am so excited for it. All I know is it's about mermaids killing people, I believe. I know there is a prequel that had come out after this, but I can't wait to read this one. Yeah. And then I ended up picking up, I have 2 books of the month to show you. The first is Like a Sister by Kaylee Garrett. And this is about a woman who, her sister is found murdered in her apartment. Everyone thinks it's, I believe, a drug overdose. No, she's found on a playground dead. She's found on a playground dead after her 25th birthday party. The cops basically look at it as a tragedy, but it's not a crime. Like, she overdosed, you know, basically. And her sister sets out to figure out what really happened because she does not believe her sister was murdered. The other part of this is her sister and they have not spoke in many years. So she's trying to figure out who murdered her sister when they haven't even spoke. She's not been part of her life in forever. The next, oh no, they only have 1 book a month, excuse me. The next thing I got, I can't remember if I showed y'all or not, but I found My Dark Vanessa for $6 at Walmart, and I had to have it. I've seen everyone talk about this. This is going to be a really hard one for me to read, but I'm hoping I'm going to love it. But I did get My Dark Vanessa. That one's about a teacher who is sleeping with his students. And many years after the student and the teacher have a relationship, he is finally brought up on charges, and she has to go through and testify, and she's kind of torn on what she wants to say, if she wants to defend him or if she wants to defend him or side against him. And it's just kind of her struggle in that. Then I ended up getting 2 from the Dollar Tree, or $1.25 tree now, I guess. But I went in there one morning before I went to the bank, before I went to work, and decided I would pick up a couple there because they had them. The first is The Most Beautiful by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name, I don't want to butcher it, but this is a nonfiction by Prince's First Wife, what it was like to be married to him and things. And there's even pictures of like her and him and her life and everything. So I'm super excited to get into this. I, as a child, loved Prince. My mom always had Prince playing. And I've heard some of the like things that have come out after his death. And so I'm excited to read this. And then lastly is one that I saw all over BookTube a while ago and never picked up. And now I have it in my hands, and it was at the Dollar Tree. And that is Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. Actually, I just saw somebody recommend this. I don't remember who it was. They just recommended this on their channel like a couple days ago. So I'm excited to get into this one as well. But that is everything I have recently come in my contact. I did end up picking up and buying Covet and Court. I'll put them up here because I don't have them with me. By Tracy Wolff. I can't remember if they were part of the last haul or they were after last haul. I'm gonna try to keep better track of this, but I did buy those. Like I said, I bought the box set for Throne of Glass, so they'll be here soon. Guys, I'm so excited. That's all I have for you today. I have to go back to work from break and go lay somebody down for a nap. But I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, enjoyed watching her play with her diaper cream, and paper, which she dropped on the floor, which I'm gonna have to pick up now. But I will